Hello everyone, I'm Gefepido and I'm here with part 4 of the Adaptive Beasts. So, let's see here. Now, thought about using that last core in the Hemorrhage upgrade, but I'm not aware of any context in which any of the Vec on this island would be healed, and, well, next time I pick up a time pod I might have a better use for the core. Serves the grid, that's it. That's weird. But at least this time I can use all the cores I can get. Um, Plenty of rep ones, but the core is the most valuable thing. We'll see if I can survive this. Oh, right. Scorpions. Fuck. Hate these bastards. Oh, hey. Okay, so that lot was a problem, I guess. So, I need to show this up. So, airship essentially jumps, right? But it has to... This guy got to get out of the way. Fortunately, they don't seem... Oh, right, and this one is also a problem. But I could just ram his ass, I suppose. Which is funny. Still, this guy's also got to go, and I'm not sure how he's going to go. Actually, wait. If this one gets out of the way, then I believe I could Psycho Cut this lot. Can I get this guy somewhere to put lethal for... Oh, yeah, I could sweep the board. Now, if I'm going to push this guy here, then I want him here. Glad I put the damage upgrade on here so I didn't keep the hit from the gastropod. Well, my positioning is questionable, but so far so good. Alright, the blobberlings, I don't remember. I guess they're in bots and bugs. Bit of an issue there, but... Oh, right. These assholes. So I'm gonna need to push the blabberling. I'm thinking quick attack over this way. And this one can do this, pretty much. Makes sense. But the blabberling needs to be, yeah, quick attacked over there. No, wrong. Yeah, this is the only thing that makes sense. Oh, hey, I didn't realize the blabberling had more health, but yeah. The mountain's gonna fuck. It damages the mountain and fucks itself up. Wow, perfect, actually. And then, I guess he can go over here since he's a bit out of range to do much. Yeah, it's fine. Good thing the time pod is on between the airship square. Great, I really got more than one of these assholes at once. Fucking really? I don't know if I can pull this off. Oh, hey, nice of this one to, I guess if I quick attack and ram them, that'll kill that asshole. That was very fortunate, honestly. Can't really... Ooh, I don't know what to do with the gastropod. I'm totally out of... Oh, I can, Actually, I guess I could synchronize it with something. I guess if I synchronize these two, then no, wait, that'll be bad because the burrower will just hit buildings. But this guy cannot. I don't think he does enough damage to stop this asshole. Alright, but the moth could be ignored, so I could kill this guy with the axe, have Eevee, or Flareon, hit this one, and then... Okay, if I had Flareon hit this burrower, then I think God or whatever can get over here and do something. I don't know if they actually could synchronize this gastropod with Flareon before anything else happens. Or this is really stupid, but or actually could probably synchronize the airship with the gastropod, which is stupid as hell, but I think it works. Let's see if I can get away with this bullshit. Since, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have no... Yeah, 3 wouldn't do it, and that would kill the airship. So instead, I'd have to, this? Wait, can removing the airship away actually work? I might have to reset the turn if that actually happens. Or if the airship just does nothing, that's honestly fine, so... I have to... Okay. I guess if trains are allowed to be frozen, then, you know, it's fine and good for that to happen. Oh, you know, I may as well boost Psycho Cut, simply because having that 5th point of damage would be a lifesaver, and I don't believe I can get it anywhere else here. Although this would be close. But hey, I had 3, so... This, bit of a pain. Doable, but a bit of a pain. And I kind of have to go this way anyway. May as well do this. Fuck this asshole. Okay. So hypothetically, this one does like... Oh, no, that's synchronized. So yeah, just kill the scorpion straight up, which would make it a lot easier to do other things here. If I kill the blobberling without it... Okay, it explodes if it dies. This is shielded though, so I could just let that go. Easier than dealing with the moth, honestly. And then, if I just let the shield take it, then Eevee can ram that asshole. Or, how much damage does he do? Yeah. Yeah, fuck the blabberlings. I don't want to deal with this shit. Huh. Does the rain affect fire? I swear I didn't see anything catch on fire when Flareon ran. Oh, well. This moth is going to spawn block for me. How gracious. Not good enough. Do I even need to? I guess I could just, over here. Yeah, okay, I'll do this. loser can, yeah. And then, sure, spawn black, why not? See how long it takes the back to do something stupid. Wow. Okay. Always nice to have the job mapped up early. Aw, no popular hero this time. I could just give him Hemorrhage, but... The reactor. At least I can do enough damage for that, or... What's this? Oh, the beam tank is actually kind of fun. So that is a lot of VAC. Let's hit the reactor for now. Boy. Okay. Okay. Alright, this is annoying. How much damage does this do? Only 2, so... Still, okay, the moth doesn't really matter. It would be funny if it got bumped into the reactor, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, and I need to kill the reactor before the end of the second turn. So if I do this, it's fun, but doesn't do enough to close the deal. Can't quite get where I want here. Now I could do some... well, that actually wouldn't help at all. Well, killing the moth doesn't help. I'm so out of position for this one in particular. Although I can synchronize. Yeah, the problem here... There's a lot of problems here, actually. Now, I could just have him do the reactor, then... I'm not at all convinced there's a perfect solution here. Or even a good one. Because if I do this, the guy explodes. If I do this, well, at least he dies, but... Yeah. Alright, hypothetically, if he was somewhere else, can I do anything from here? Aside from take a hit and die, which is pretty stupid, actually. No, not really. Other than kill him. Now, yeah, this city might be a write-off, honestly. If I do this, then, well, he blows up and damages that scorpion, but what good does that do anyone? If I smash this guy down, he'll die. Yay. But then what? Not much. Although, now, hypothetically, if this guy were further down, and I could do here, then hitting that guy would also ram this guy into that guy, which would be amusing. But then that guy would have 4 health, and I don't believe I can do enough damage to close that deal either. Because this one has no displacement. And the reactor's a bit of an issue. Now, I suppose I could have Eevee ram this guy and then hit that guy, which would at least allow the Blobberling to kill this guy. And then I think this Galad or whatever could shoot this guy and the reactor, because the moth wouldn't be in the way anymore. That's not an optimal move and would still get me some... I think I'd be shocked if I could save the city, because the Blobberling's still there. I can't displace it, but... it'd be... I might be able to stop it from taking more than one hit, so the grid defense would have a fair shake. Which is possibly the best I can do. I don't know, let's give it a shot. Now, okay, presuming he moves, won't be there, but... do this, and yeah, that's a pretty reasonable move. I like that. But where do I want him? Can this one... I mean, that just blows up the guy, right? Can I make that work? I don't know. I mean, it's supposed to blow up anyway. Explodes upon death. 1 damage. Oh, he'll do less damage if he is just destroyed, right? Because it's only 1, Blast Scion style. That's about as good as I'm getting, I think. Even if I'd really like to just... come on, grid defense! Oh, huh. I thought it said only 1, but that... you know what? I'm not gonna argue. I don't even care. That thing was pretty much sunk anyway, right? Whatever. Trying to have a Pokemon journey, not rescue, like, buildings. Fuck this moth and the horse he rode in on. Now, positioning might be a little easier here. Another one of these fucks. I swear I don't remember seeing the Blabberlings at all when I played Bats and Bugs in previous times, but it's been a long time. I guess if I knock the moth down a ways. Like, how much? Oh yeah, that'll do. Whoops, sorry, clicked outside the window. Alright, and I'll have this fellow just kill the Blabberling before things get out of hand. Problem. Not really a problem. Problem. Okay. Alright, I keep forgetting I can do this. Not that it matters. Calcite crystals are a bit of an issue, honestly. I might prefer not to deal with that shit. Beam tank is fun, despite huge numbers of Vec. Or there's this. I mean, this could be worse. Actually, this map doesn't look too bad. Well, relatively. Still gonna be messy, but that's kind of what we're doing. Man, it's hilarious how low the squad's damage was when I started, and now everything's just jacked to the max. Okay, that one's a problem. Okay, that's pretty rad, honestly. Okay, but if I did that, Eevee would have to be the one to push this aside, which could do. Good. Kind of inclined to go that way. Why not? Yeah. They. And now that we've done that, I may as well just do this. Does a bloodhousite explode or something when it... Okay, it doesn't sound like it does. Okay, problem. Not really a problem. Alright, I guess I could, well, could quick attack this one and that one. Mildly tempting to shove the Scorpion down to hit the Bloodhousite, but, boy. Or, actually could just do that. Or, I'm inclined to give it the old one too. Solve two problems at once. It's hard to go wrong with that. Plus, then I could just do like boom, and then the moth actually does the blood. Oh wow! Hang on, am I reading this right? Because okay, so if I do this, the moth finishes the bloodhousite for me and rams itself into the mountain, dying. Okay, I wish I'd thought of that on purpose, because that was pretty slick. But honestly, about 90% of my slickest moves in Into the Breach are things that just kind of happened. And I genuinely forgot the bloodhousite would heal before that happened, but you know. Exploding mountain solves all problems. Really? Really? Yeah, how about these things can fuck off? Does throwing an axe at nothing put a mine there? Oh, hey, it does. Or stealth Rex. I assume that's the name of a Pokemon move. I should be keeping in mind I can do that, I guess. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, one step at a time. Bada bing, bada boom. This doesn't do enough damage to do that, so... Alright. And that's that, I guess. Well... Oh hey, is it the boss fight already? For some reason I thought I had one more. Okay, this island hasn't been too bad aside from that one incident we are not going to talk about, right guys? Right? Anyway. Alright, he's pushable, that's a problem. Honestly, the blabberlings exploding, whether you push them or someone else does, is really just... Ugh. Okay, so... This kind of sucks. I guess if I do this, then the boss at least goes in the water, so he's not a threat this turn. But then what? Can't stop both other guys. Still, it's hard to imagine a better move than that. Actually, what the hell happens if I synchronize the boss with... Actually, I don't need to stop the burrower. What happens if I synchronize the firefly with this guy? So it's down? Okay, I mean... Okay, that's not half bad. Not optimal, but not half bad. Then I guess Flareon has to do this one. Now, do I want him to target the... Or, he should probably hit the boss before the boss gets out of hand. Because I do want the boss dead. It's not the ideal first turn, but I have technically seen worse. Alright, that I don't think I can fix. Although the boss is there. Okay, so... Well, I was thinking about quick attack, but pushing this guy up here isn't helpful. How many... Okay, that's one problem. I guess if I pushed the Firefly... can I push the Firefly leader up that way? Oh, it would be just enough. And then he'd stop the Burrower. That's one move. Then, he can push the Scorpion over there. That's two. And, how much damage do I do here? I guess I could take it on the chin from the Gastropod. Which blows, but... I don't see a better play at this point. Alright, so Firefly Leader will kill the Burrower before it does anything. And yeah, this is gonna suck, but he'll live, and... The Burrower's gone. Watch there be another Burrower this turn. Watch, totally gonna be a Burrower. Come at me, you fuck. Okay, that wasn't a burrower. I will accept the lack of burrowness. Alright, these two could be... Okay, if I just do this, then he's done. Those two are cooked. There we go. That worked out, I guess. Really, no more burrowers? I'm not exactly disappointed, but, you know. Feels a little too easy. Gotta get... Oh, fancy. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Pokemon are powered by the grid. I think it's just Pokechow? Is there... I forget what canonically they eat. Flame shielding would be nice, but... I genuinely could use all the cores I can get. Also, I don't have any spare slots, so that's also an issue. If I have 4 cores, whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching, and join me next time for the final battle.